bounded function. Definition: if a graph of a function lie between two horizontal lines, if graph of a function lie between two horizontal lines, then the function is called bounded function. Then the function is called bounded function. If a graph of a function lie between two horizontal lines, then the function is called bounded function. Second point: if range of any function contains infinity, minus infinity, infinity comma minus infinity. If range of any function contains infinity comma minus infinity comma infinity comma minus infinity, then the function is called unbounded function. Also we called as not bounded. Okay, now let us see the example here. If I take sin x function, what is the graph of sin x? See, yes, sin x graph will be like this. Yes, and what is the range here? -1, here is the plus, here +1, here -1. If I draw a line here, y is equal to 1, and if I draw a line here, y is equal to -1, the graph of this entire sin x function is in between of two lines, 1 and -1. So such function is called bounded function. This is a bounded function. Suppose if I say exponential function, so you take the exponential function, will start from here and goes to infinity, and you have one point is infinity, then it is unbounded function. If you have both, see what I want to say here, if both you have infinity and minus infinity, then also it is unbounded function. Suppose f of x is equal to x cube graph, f of x is equal to x cube graph, it is minus infinity to plus infinity. This is an unbounded function. So the function which has like limitation right in between of two lines, that is called bounded function. If any function has infinity, minus infinity like that, then it is unbounded function. Understood? Examples, write down. Tell me greatest integer function क्या होगा? Greatest integer function, it's a bounded or unbounded? Greatest integer function, unbounded, because you will be having infinity. See here, see the graph will goes on like this. Here 0 to like this, and here it goes on like this. No, there will be no stop. It's a step function. It goes on to infinity. So greatest integer is what function? Unbounded function. Acha, fractional part. What is the fractional part graph? Fractional part graph will be what? Here. This will be like this. So it will be in between of which line? 0 and 1. Right? 0 and 1 line. Right? Y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0 in between. So it is which function? Bounded function. Fractional part is bounded function. Greatest integer is unbounded function. Now signum function is? Now signum, tell me, is the signum is bounded or unbounded? Signum. Bounded ना? Unbounded कैसा होगा sir? See here, signum का क्या होगा? Signum 0 is 0, signum positive is 1, signum negative is -1. Graph where to where in between? 1 to 1 na? -1 na? This is -1, this is +1. It's not going to infinity na here. Range see, range you have to see, right? So signum function is what? Bounded function. Sin x bounded, tan x not bounded. Tan x का ग्राफ ऐसा होता है ना, infinity जाता है. Tan x one value. What is the range of tan x? Tan x range minus infinity to plus infinity, like that. Okay, cos x. cos x बाउंडेड, अरे cos का रेंज क्या है -1 to +1. ln x क्या आता है, ऐसे जाता है ना सर, इस इन्फिनिटी से जाता है ना, ऐसे जाता है ना, तो बाउंडेड है अनबाउंडेड है, अनबाउंडेड है ना. ओके, e पावर x अनबाउंडेड, mod x अरे अरे इन्फिनिटी आता है ना, रेंज 0 to infinity है ना. So understood? I will explain. Write down, note down all the things.